Hey everyone, this is C Crypto Daily Buzz. Today is April 19th, 2026, and we're looking at the largest DeFi hack of the year hitting KelpDAO and Aave. Also, an emergency DNS warning from Vitalik Buterin about the eth.limo ENS gateway, and a sharp jump in Solana futures activity that shows where speculation is heating up. This channel summarizes the most important crypto news for investors in Southeast Asia, including traders and remittance users in the Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, and across the region. Issue 1. KelpDAO's $292 million rsETH exploit leaves Aave with massive bad debt. Liquid restaking protocol. KelpDAO suffered a major exploit on April 18th. Attackers abused its Layer 0-based rsETH cross-chain bridge to mint 116,500 unbacked rsETH, around 18% of the token's circulating supply, in a single call. The hacker quickly swapped most of the fake rsETH into about 106,466 ETH and then deposited that collateral into multiple lending markets including Aave v3, Compound v3, Euler, and others to borrow even more weth and ETH, creating more than $230 million of bad debt on Aave alone, and over $280 million across protocols. Panic withdrawals saw more than $5.4 billion exit Aave, with the protocol's guardian freezing the rsETH market and then weth borrowing to stop further damage. While Aave tokens dropped double digits, ETH slipped several percent and Aave's TVL shrank by billions. This has sent shockwaves through the DeFi ecosystem. For Southeast Asia users, including leverage traders in the Philippines and Vietnam, this attack is a reminder that restaking tokens used as collateral can turn into systemic risk. High yields on complex LRTs come with the possibility of cascading liquidations and frozen markets when one bridge or key is compromised. Stay cautious with restaking protocols. Issue 2. Vitalik warns, stay away from eth.limo after DNS registrar attack. Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin has issued an urgent warning to users. Tell users to stop visiting any eth.limo URLs after the popular ENS gateway was hit by a DNS registrar attack that lets an attacker redirect traffic. eth.limo, which resolves more than 17,000 ENS domains, sits between normal web browsers and IPFS content. Compromising its DNS records means users can be silently sent to phishing sites. Vitalik emphasized that ENS itself remains secure on-chain, but recommended avoiding eth.limo entirely until the team confirms recovery and instead using direct IPFS links. For Web3 users in Southeast Asia, this shows how deeply decentralized apps still depend on centralized DNS and hosting. It is a critical weak point in our current infrastructure. It's crucial to double-check URLs, treat sudden certificate warnings as red flags, and never sign transactions or enter seed phrases on sites reached through unexpected redirects. Issue 3. Solana futures open interest jumps 20% as traders eye $100 mark. Solana's futures open interest has climbed significantly this week, rising from roughly $3.5 billion to over $4.2 billion as the broader market recovers, and SOL becomes a favorite altcoin for speculative bets. Commentators note that open interest at these levels is still below the peak mania seen in 2025, but warn that such a rapid buildup can fuel sharp movements. This can fuel both sharp short squeezes on the way up and violent liquidations if sentiment flips. High leverage creates high volatility. For traders in Southeast Asia, including active futures users in the Philippines, Vietnam, and Indonesia, this is a classic high OI, high-risk setup. Position sizing and margin discipline matter more than ever, especially with ongoing bridge exploits, reminding everyone that smart contract risk and market risk often collide. To summarize, first, KelpDAO's rsETH bridge exploit drains about $292 million and leaves Aave with over $230 million in bad debt, triggering withdrawals. Second, Vitalik Buterin warns users to avoid eth.limo after a DNS registrar attack hijacks traffic for more than 17,000 ENS domains, exposing Web3 vulnerability. And third, Solana futures open interest jumps roughly 20% above $4.2 billion as traders pile in, raising both upside potential and liquidation risk. This video is for information and education only and is not financial advice. All investment decisions and risks are your own responsibility. If this video was helpful, please subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell. Your support helps us bring you more news, chart analysis, and trading insights. Join our free Telegram channel, link in the description. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching.